Hey guys, I've been receiving a lot of questions through my email address, paul@legallyarmedamerica.com, concerning all this kind of coronavirus type stuff going on. One of the biggest questions that I have is, can my firearms be confiscated from me? Many of you will remember, of course, I'm down here in Louisiana, that during Hurricane Katrina, some of the law enforcement agencies actually went door to door and confiscated weapons. However, they did that illegally, and they were sued in federal court for that. It is not legal. It is not legal in any sense. I don't care if it's state or federal. This is the litmus test to determine whether or not guns can or cannot be confiscated from you. Number one, did you steal your gun? If no, then you're good. Are you using the gun in the commission of a crime? No, then you're good. If you purchase those firearms legally or obtain them legally and you're not committing a crime, no one can take those firearms from you. I don't care who they are. I don't care if the president, a governor, or a mayor tells you that they can take your guns. They absolutely cannot, and if they do, you will sue them and you will win. Now, let me take this a little step farther. If you refer to U.S. Code Title 42, Chapter 68, Subchapter 5, Section A 5207, you will find some detail, and let me explain some of the detail to you. No officer or employee of the United States, including any member of the uniformed services or personnel operating pursuant to or under color of federal law or receiving federal funds, and then it goes on to list the things they can't do. They can't permanently seize your guns. They can't require registration. They can't prohibit possession. They can't prohibit the carrying. They can't do any of these things. Now, the reason why I stress receiving federal funds is because some of you out there might be thinking, yes, most of these things, and they seem like they do, coming from the U.S. Constitution, or U.S. government, I should say, pertain to U.S. troops, uniformed U.S. troops. True. But you have to understand also that it contains in there if they receive federal funds. Every single law enforcement agency across the country, city, municipal, county, parish, state, they all receive federal funds of some sort. So this means that no law enforcement agency across the country can do anything to disenfranchise you as long as you are not breaking the law with your firearm and you obtain those firearms legally. Now, one of the things that they mention as a limitation down the bottom is that nothing in this section shall be construed to prohibit any person in subsection A from requiring the temporary surrender of a firearm as a condition for entry into any mode of transportation used for rescue or evacuation during a major disaster or emergency. Now, what they're talking about there is if someone needs to commandeer a vehicle of some sort and they don't feel safe with you being armed at the time, they can ask you to disarm yourself, which I still feel is extremely unconstitutional, but they cannot permanently do that. And I guess you could refuse at that point to not let them have the vehicle, I suppose. But again, the bottom line is, and the biggest and best answer to this question is, no, you cannot be disarmed during coronavirus, hurricanes, floods, or anything like that. You cannot legally be disarmed. If anyone tries to disarm you, you are right when you refuse. You can tell them no. You can explain to them the Constitution that they swore an oath to, but they must have forgotten already. Know your rights, know what they can or can't do. Don't listen to these stupid online threats that you are going to be disarmed because they're just rumors. There's no truth to them. No state, county, parish, local, municipal, or federal agency is going to take your guns from you during coronavirus or anything else. It's a lie if they state that and prepare to sue them. But again, it's most likely just a rumor, a lie, or somebody just yapping on social media. Know your rights, but also know your sources. Know where you're getting your information from.